I I experienced a mild psychosis. I think psychosis is the right word. It's something like schizophrenia. As I was sitting at the computer at the library, I had this uh, overwhelming thought, and it only lasted a few seconds. I had this overwhelming thought that I needed to get some clothes and prepare for some kind of disaster, maybe like it's going to be really cold or something quickly or something. And I was like, wow, I was thinking that, and it just came like out of nowhere. And the situation was that I was sitting at the computer. Um, I was falling asleep a little bit. Okay, my head felt a little stuffy, and the injury to the skin, the abrasions from my tailbone are triggering nerves in my head. I get some weird feelings from my tailbone injury. It's like I'm probably putting too much pressure on my tailbone again. It's like the nerves are just, that connection is really affecting my brain in ways that I didn't know was possible. It didn't happen for the first 3 years of my homelessness, but I mean, I have to admit that there's definite differences in the habit, the conditions that I'm experiencing. I believe that this seat that I've had the whole time has lost its comfort, its cushioniness. Okay, so now I'm actually sitting more on metal, because the cushion is probably worn away. Sleeping on a seat for 4 years. I mean, that's gonna do something. I mean, the seat's falling apart. So there's that. All right. I've lost a significant amount of muscle, as I've mentioned many times before. It's a muscle that I've noticed that happens to younger people. It starts out where they have this. Young people tend to have a strong butt muscle in the upper regions, in the upper parts, and then that just kind of flattens out. That's happened to me, definitely. Lack of running, lack of squats. I don't do it because it's just too much in the city. There's too many people running around. I mean, kids can do it. I'm no kid. I'm looking forward to the day I can find some privacy for some squats. Squats as much as I feel like. So I got compounding issues, and I don't know how much worse it'll get. I'm trying to take care of the tailbone as best I can, but yeah, it's a minimal care. It's just kind of that travel care. So that feeling of, I'd call it psychosis. It was weird. I almost started talking to myself. It was really weird because I was like, oh my God, I gotta do this. But the dream state does do that to you. But my head was feeling weird. I've been getting real sleepy at times in the library and trying to fight it and fight it. I've relied on music to fight it, like go to YouTube and play whatever I can find that's uplifting. That's been a go-to. I don't like fighting sleep. I'd rather just come to the car and take a nap. But in the summertime, it's not easy to do because of the heat, especially when I got a bad parking spot. I don't always have the opportunity to find a good tree. Everybody else wants the good tree for some reason. So it's a bit of a shuffling match. Just got to be more careful of my thoughts. Definitely don't want to have it cause. I don't want it to cause attention to be drawn to myself. Okay, it was very mild anyway. It's preliminary.